Hello YouTube, my name is Casey Nusselrote and I'm going to go over with you today the things that I think that you should bring on your first cruise. So we learned by trial and error, and we found the stuff that we brought that was good and the stuff that we wish we would have brought, and I've compiled it into a list that I'm going to share with you all. First thing, sunglasses. Definitely bring sunglasses. There's a lot of sunny places and you need them. Don't forget those. Second, sunscreen, because you can and will get sunburned if you spend a lot of time by the pool or walking around one of the ports of call, and you will wish that you had sunscreen. Number 3, bathing suit. Duh. There's pools, there's the beach, you want a bathing suit. Number 4, shoes. You're going to want 3 at least different kinds of shoes. Sandals, then a running shoe, and a formal shoe. For me, I live in sandals unless I'm working, so sandals pretty much all the time for me. But there is a lot of like exercise, there's running tracks, or who knows what. You might want to spend some time in the gym, so definitely bring running shoes, or if you're walking around the port of call, you will want those shoes. The formal shoes are for a formal night. We didn't participate in the formal night, but when we go again, I believe we will. And the formal shoes would be necessary for that. 5, hats. Bring a hat or two because it's sunny. You might wish you had one. I wear hats all the time anyway, so I knew that I would want one, and I brought, well, a few. Okay, number 6, clothing. Bring at least an outfit for each day, if not more. You may find yourself changing clothes more than one time a day because you start out in the morning and you're at the pool, and then you go ashore, and then you come back and you're going to dinner. So you'll want quite a bit of clothing. I mean, more than you... I don't know. I wish that I had brought more clothes than I did, and I'm not a person to change clothes all the time. I just, you want some fresh clothes. Doing laundry or having them do your laundry on the boat is expensive. So it was kind of really having to pick and choose what I wanted to wear for that event or occasion or that evening, and I wish I would have had more choices. Number 7, I went to Walmart ahead of time and bought lanyards because they said it was convenient for the drink card, and it was. And the lanyards at Walmart were $2, and on the boat, or as you're about to get on the boat, they're like $9 and up. So definitely I feel it was worthwhile. I mean, the 2 lanyards would have cost us 20 bucks getting on the boat, and instead I paid $4 at Walmart. It was worth it for me. Number 8, IDs and passports. Yeah, don't forget those. Number 9, all your bathroom stuff and toiletries and this and that, and I can't speak for you, but, bring all your bathroom stuff. I don't know, you've been on trips before. Number 10. 2 bottles of wine. I believe that is per person. We only brought 2 because we knew we were getting the drink package, but you can bring them. Why not? Especially if you've got a balcony, you want to sit out on the balcony, drink some wine, watch the beautiful view, watch the stars and the moon go by. Bring the wine because you can. You can always bring it back home. Now, number 11 is stuff to do. And again, I can't speak for you, but with me, I brought, well, of course, the GoPros, because I'm shooting videos. The laptop, well, to edit videos. But maybe a book. I brought my cigar stuff, because I like to smoke cigars. Maybe a camera, or maybe you just take pictures on your phone. But you might want something like that. Headphones to listen to music by the pool or something like that. I actually use my headphones. That also leads into number 12, which is chargers. You're definitely going to want to bring chargers to charge all your electronic devices, and that also goes along with a totally blanked on the name, like a power strip. Bring some kind of power strip, like in our room, and we had a room with a view. It was a pretty nice room, and it only had 3 plugs for charging stuff. I mean, I was utilizing all 3, but it would probably help you to bring a power strip in case you have multiple things that you need to charge at once, or big charging plugs. It'll just be a good thing to have that extra. Okay, 13, you need your sail passes and luggage tags Obviously, you need the sail pass to get on the boat. Luggage tags you should have already done ahead of time. Things may be different from cruise line to cruise line. This is, of course, Royal Caribbean, but it should relatively be the same. So, and the last thing that I found that we needed, and I was glad we brought, is cash for multiple reasons. The first of which was for tipping. I tipped like $1 extra, even though I had already prepaid gratuities. I tipped $1 or so extra for every drink there, and that honestly seemed to go a long way. I could tell that they appreciated it because they did not get a lot of extra tips. Now, that being said, I am a bartender. I'm in the service industry, so I understand how it is, and that little bit extra means a lot to me, so I like to pass that along too. Also, when we ate in the specialty restaurants and in the main dining room, I also tipped them extra on top of whatever they were getting tipped automatically. And again, I had prepaid gratuities for both. I mean, we prepaid it for the main dining. You kind of automatically pay for it in the drink package, and automatically pay for it if you upgrade and get like the specialty dining package or something. It is included in there, but I always like to tip extra. The other side of that is when you're going to ports of call, the cash is great because you can't get screwed over like I did, and they tell you the exchange rate is one thing, and they charge your credit card for pesos. Then when it actually hits your bank, the amount of American money that they pulled out of your bank is not what they said it was going to be because they lied or forgot or were mistaken about the exchange rate. If you pay cash, you know exactly what you paid. Done deal. Now I'm just going to go over some quick things that I did not realize or understand how they worked before the cruise that I do now. First thing, that checking in and actually getting on the boat was longer and more involved than I expected or anticipated. It was multiple checkpoints and stuff that you have to go through. Looking back, it really wasn't that difficult or confusing. It was just a lot of hurry up and wait. Secondly is you are constantly being sold stuff. The cruise line is obviously in the business of making money, so they are constantly trying to upgrade you with this or sell you this. Somebody comes around with a drink tray, oh this, blah 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 blah. Well, that's you're going to pay like $5 extra for that. Even if you have the drink package, certain drinks are like Don Julio Añejo tequila, which is really good, by the way. You're going to pay a few extra dollars for that because that's over your price threshold. They're constantly trying to upgrade you on things or get you to charge casino money to your room. All day long they have sales at certain shops and events and things to bring you there and try to get you to buy things that are not included in the ship's package deal. Now, if you were not concerned with buying anything, you could literally go there and totally drink and eat for the price that you've already paid and it's been included, and not buy anything at all, but you just have to understand that you are going to be bombarded with constant sales in all kinds of form, in the papers they give you in the morning, in the ports they drop you off in, which are basically malls, in the advertisements on the TV, and the shore excursions. Everything is trying to get you to buy something. But that's how they make their money, and I understand that. This one was kind of an obvious one, but I didn't really understand it at the time. Everything that you do on board the ship gets applied to your account, but does not actually get charged to your credit card until after. It was almost like a week afterwards that my credit card actually got charged. That does give you time to pay in multiple ways. Or if you spend too much, go to a loan shark and get the money to pay the cruise line. Next thing is your ports will suck. Alright, if you just want to go to the beach and lay by the beach in some island somewhere, then that's great. They're fine. But do not expect that you're going to get the real island experience. You are not going to understand what the culture or what this island is all about. It is very commercialized, dramatized, and very Disney-esque feel at every place that you get dropped off. Not only that, most of them are malls, and it's just everybody trying to sell you stuff. If you do break away and get off the grid, you can have a good time, but even like on Cozumel, the whole entire island is based on the travel industry and tourism, and it's not even like real Mexico. Not that you'd really want to be in downtown Mexico City, but just understand that when you go to these ports that you are being shielded to a point and seeing what they want you to see. Okay, next, for those smokers out there, smoking is limited, and if you're a cigar smoker, it's even worse. All I wanted to do is sit and enjoy my cigar somewhere, so I had two options aboard the Oasis. First option was deck 15, and it's like this little almost hall on the sides in between the pool areas, and it's smoking sections. And they only had it on the one side of the ship, and there were several tables, and that was pretty much it. That's where you could smoke up there, because there was airflow and breeze. The other place was the casino. That had, in two halves, a non-smoking and a smoking side, which I was told multiple times that I could smoke a cigar in the casino. So I was like, this is great. I can play a little bit of roulette, which I just learned how to play and had a lot of fun doing. And I can sit there and smoke a cigar. That sounds awesome. And the first table I go to and sit down, get my chips, go to light up my cigar, she's like, no, we don't allow cigar smoking. It's offensive to people. Which is not that big a deal. I'm not a confrontational person, and that is, I understand that cigars are offensive to people. I just expected that it would have been okay there because it was a smoking section and I was told that I could smoke cigars there. That was a bummer for me because that just limited me to the one spot on deck 15 that I could smoke a cigar. Well, when it was storming or rainy or windy, I didn't necessarily want to smoke a cigar up there. And it was slightly easier for cigarette smokers, but still, you can tell that, well, all companies, and cruise ships included, are steering away from making that a mainstream thing, which is not a bad thing. So then I touched on this one earlier, credit cards on the island. I did not understand that they would charge me pesos and that Wells Fargo would then convert the pesos to American money and take the American money out of my bank account, which is all fine and well and good, and it worked everywhere we used it until the problem arises when they charge you the incorrect amount of pesos and then pull too much American money out of your account because they lied about the exchange rate. So do be careful of that. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope some of this was insightful or helpful. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment. I will get back to you, and I'll help in any way I can. It was our first cruise, and there was a lot of things I wish I would have known. So, like I say, just hit me up in the comments. I'll definitely get back to you and help you as best I can. Thanks. Y'all have a great day.